future in loving a married
I don't know about this part of the song.
I can't see you when I want. I'll see you when I can.
I don't really remember what this song was about. What's the cheating?
Mrs. Jones.
Mrs. Jones. It's about cheating. I call myself putting on the song to compliment my discussion. Baby, you look like Blind Mellow Jelly. Remember that from one of them shows? I want my daddy records back. Hey, you guys, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, I'm gonna have to turn Luther Ingram. Y'all remember that song? If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. Let's see. Fuller was mentioning. Let's see. Kings. We got another. Let's see. Baby, I got one. Look, watch this. Okay. You ain't doing right. Never mind. Baby, find me a song. Hey, you guys, what's going on? Good to see you guys. I'm gonna take down the banner in the background that's ticking over there. How have you guys been? How was your weekend? We've had a filled weekend. Is it just me, everybody, or the time going by so fast? We'll look up and it'll be Monday again next week. And so welcome to Godfidence. For those, hopefully we've got some new people that are joining us. Fuller's trying to get a song up. And we got a good subject we want to talk about. But before we do that, I want to tell you guys about the weekend, as we always do. So on last week, as some of you probably have family members, friends that have had birthdays, we had on 9/11, I don't know what date was 9/11. That was Thursday. 9/11 was Jean's birthday, heavenly birthday. So Fuller's late wife, Jean's birthday. We celebrated that. We always do every year. And Fuller and I posted a nice tribute to her. And some of you guys are probably in some of those pictures. And then Friday, which Fuller's trying to bring up now. This doggone guy right here, you guys. Fuller and I had concert tickets that I bought probably 6-7 months ago. And Fuller loves the blues. So this guy's name is Kingfish. Let me show the picture, baby. This is Kingfish. Some of you guys probably saw the post we did. Went live during the concert. So make it a little bit softer now. Because you guys got to go. If you ever are looking for a good concert,
yeah,
Kingfish is your place, your person you want to see.
26 years old, he got it down.
Did he say he was 26?
Yep.
I know.
Mississippi.
I know he played in church, and his musicians. I know all of them played in church.
The keyboard player.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys! Awesome. He came out. B.B. King, he had a headliner, or he had a guy that came before him, and he was good. Buffalo Nicholas. He was good. He was okay. He was good. But that doggone Kingfish, when he hit the stage and opened up his mouth with that purple guitar, he had a red guitar. When I tell you something went off, and apparently he's well known. I never heard of him.
It was packed. The theater was packed. Buckhead Theater.
I don't even know. I must have saw it in an ad or something. Decided to get the tickets, and it was worth every penny of it. The place was packed, and so when he came out, everybody exploded. I was like, "Babe, we must not know who this is. It's not B.B. King. It's not. Right. What's the other guy's name? That you like? Buddy Guy. Wasn't him." And so, but anyway, we've got something we wanted to talk about today. Okay, let me not go too fast. So that was Saturday. Then on Sunday, Austin, our son, had a birthday. He turned 21. Oh my gosh, baby, can you believe we got a 21-year-old now?
I got 3 of them.
Okay. So we drove to Savannah Sunday morning to go celebrate Austin, 3.5-hour drive, to go have lunch with Austin, and then we turned back around and came back to Atlanta. That was I think we were all tired. Me, Fuller, Mama went. We were thinking we were gonna have to swap out cars, so we were trying to figure out the car situation and all that, but it ended up working out fine. Went down, came back. So, but then this morning or last night, y'all watched Georgia football or whatever game you watched. Watched Falcons. Falcons did good.
Yeah, watched Georgia. That was a good game, wasn't it? Georgia Tech won at last minute, in the last minute.
Yep.
And I think Georgia State, Kennesaw. I think all Georgia teams won.
Really?
Okay.
Weekend. So we love that the Falcons won. But last night I went to bed because I was super tired. So Fuller sent me this text about this guy. Y'all listening? Y'all out there? Can y'all show some love? Put some hearts or something? Hey, Pat and Vera and Gwen and Roy McFadden and everybody, Valerie. I see you guys coming in. So thank you guys for, hey, Renee. And I see all you guys online. So Fuller sent me this early or late last night, this video. And it was talking about this guy said, baby, I want you to share this, what you said to me the other day with this Facebook Live audience. And so Fuller sends me stuff all the time. And I'm like, okay, I'll get around to it. But for some reason, this morning, I decided to look at it. And when I watched it, it was so profound. That has become today's subject is, have you ever been loved well? I started thinking about that because I had to watch the video first. Can I show you guys the video? Fuller doesn't even know I'm doing this. So I want to share with him something that I learned.
And I'm going to let her have this show.
Baby, no. Just stay and just sit there. Just hold on, sit there. Just sit there for a minute. So I want to share this video with you guys. This is something new. So here we go.
Hold on, Tammy. I want you to say this, what you just said to me on camera to the people.
Tell me if you guys can see it.
Of social media land, okay? Can you repeat that? I know I just paused you because I wanted to pull the camera out because I need to get this documented, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Okay, go ahead. Say what you say.
I said that I am an anomaly. We were talking about how women are saying men have to make six figures or they got to be 6 feet tall or like all the stuff that, makes them only be looking for like 1% of men worldwide, right? And I said, I'm an anomaly. And not because I'm married. People get married all the time. Not even because I've been married for 24 years. I am an anomaly because I have been loved well. And you will be surprised how many women have never experienced being loved well, being respected well, being honored well by a man. So when you remove that, all there is to reach for is the 6 figures, the big house, the fancy car, the expensive bags, the trips, because I got to get something out of it. So when they don't understand that there is no value that can be placed on being loved well, they don't even know what it feels like. They don't even know what it looks like. So they reach for superficial things. Not to say you want somebody broke or you want somebody that has no, desire to do things for you. But I'm telling you, all of that without being loved well is whatever too.
So do you want to give me a thank you or a gift?
What do you mean?
You say.
I mean, absolutely. Thank you for loving me well. But I don't think it's not all because of me. It's the man you are. Whoever you would have married, you would have loved her well. It's who you are.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm just fortunate. I'm blessed.
You look blessed to me.
Blessed.
I love you.
I love you, boy.
You guys, was that not like super good? I mean, I was like, when Fuller shared that with me, and then you guys are back on with us, right? Give me a thumbs up or let us know that you no longer see in the video, you can see us. I learned to share my screen today as it relates to this StreamYard Live. And you guys are out there still. Hopefully you're back with us because I'm no longer sharing the video. But when I saw that this morning, it was so profound that yeah, okay, good. So thank you, Burdell. So when I saw that this morning, it reminded me that I am loved. I really am, because I've been in previous relationships. And have you ever, I know a lot of us are married now, some of us are not married. Have you ever been in a relationship and you've not known where you stand, even if you have been married? Maybe this is your second marriage, maybe this, I don't know, maybe this is your first and only marriage. But have you ever felt like you weren't loved? I have. Well, have you ever felt that way? Okay, you've been married for a long time, so I can't count you. And so when the lady was talking about being loved well, I could relate, because I've had those moments in previous relationships where I didn't know where I stood, or whether I was really being treated like I was supposed to be treated. And I said all this to lead up to this current state, which is, and you guys, Fuller's not going to probably talk a whole lot, because he's going through a healing a little bit. Austin looked like he had a little bit of sniffles going on. So he feels like he's a little bit under the going through a healing. Okay, let me just say it that way. So he's chilling out, but he's going to shake his head and stuff. So I realized in where I am now that I am so loved. I have never experienced love like I feel now. And I wanted to share with you, maybe share with Fuller too. And we're not talking about when the lady, I'm going to call her, whatever, Joy. Call her Joy.
That's good.
Yeah. So when Joy was talking about the things, feeling loved, she didn't say, because you take the trash out, because you open up my door, because you pull out my chair, because you come home at night, because because I trust you. She didn't say that. She feels loved. How do you feel loved? So I wrote down some things, and I'm with you guys, so let's see. Von Holmes says this. I post this up here because we're talking the same language. Horace has loved me well for 50 years. You guys know how profound that is for a wife to say she has felt loved. So when he looks at her, he only has eyes for her. And it's a feeling that you can't really explain. Even when you're going through those ebbs and flows and ups and downs. And Fuller and I, we've never really had an argument. We've had disagreements. I don't even really know if you want to call it that. But so I wrote down some things related to how Fuller makes me feel. And maybe this will resonate for some. And maybe you'll say to yourself, well, shoot, my husband does that. That's not like feeling love. It depends on the love is in the eyes of the beholder, right? So I'm going to share it with you guys. There's no cookie cutter. I'm telling you guys, that one video, and by the way, I did a pretty good job sharing the video from Streaming Live. That was my first time doing that. Look. And so here's what Fuller does. You guys remember he always used to talk about, he still does, talk about how I look at him when we would be doing Facebook Live, and he would say to me later on, people ask me all the time, Darlene, what are you doing to Darlene? Because the way she looks at you, it's like she want to eat you up. And so that's because I admire, I admonish, I'm mesmerized by what he's about to say. He's my man of God. He's my husband. But I can say all those things because of how he makes me feel, for lack of better words. I don't like to say feel, because then somebody come behind and say your feelings could change. You get upset one day and your feelings. No. They
know what you're communicating.
Okay. So
our audience.
What you're communicating. Fuller walks up behind me and he kisses me. Like the other day, I was sitting at my desk and I was like, it kind of threw me off because I was working, but I shouldn't be surprised. That's who he is. That's like what Joy said. That's who you are. It didn't have to be me. It could have been whoever. It's the person that knows how to love well. Have you always loved well? That's just who he is.
Even when I was a heathen.
This thing right here, you guys. Okay, you did good. I did good. I have people that that knew me from the past. That when I go home from Fort Worth, they'll even say, "Darling, you did pretty good." I'd be thinking, oh, they'd be like, Darlene dating somebody older than her, a lot older than her. I'll be thinking I'd be judged a little bit. But they like, Darlene, you did pretty good, did well. He texts me just to say how much he loves me. Okay, that's simple enough. But he does it all the time. like 2 or 3 times a day. Y'all, I'll be sitting at work and Fuller write me and say, I really love you. I really love you. I really do. I really do. I love you. I love you. I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about you all the way from our home address. Just because he makes me feel valued as his wife. So if there is ever somebody, if y'all are out there and you ever decide to call Darlene up and slam me or got some words for me, no. Fuller gonna be like, no. You can't. You not going. First of all, you're not gonna say talk to her any kind of way. That's who I know. He has not had to do that because the people who know him know they better not do that because of who he is. He makes me feel valued as his wife. What he says to me, darling, what can I do for you today? What can you do for me? I'm like, what a great question. So if I said, babe, can you rub my feet? Y'all, I'll tell you, I've been married before. David would not rub my feet. No. But that's just who this person happens to be. And maybe there's some things he does now he may not have done before, but that's because we want better. Okay. He goes, Fuller go to the store to select my favorite, whatever it is. When he's shopping, Fuller always gonna bring home something for Darlene. In fact, I be telling him, y'all, I know that's not good English. I'll tell him, baby, don't bring me nothing. Please don't. I don't want another thing because I'm thinking I got so much stuff already. I really don't want anything. Please don't. And what does he do? He's always, it could be favorite ice cream. It could be whatever, but he's always going to. Fuller just be staring at me, you guys. I'll be sitting, eating my dinner, and he's the, you know, ladies, how we do. What you looking at? I don't say that though, because I know Fuller. And Fuller will size up the room, you guys. We were at the concert this weekend. If he see a group of women together without somebody, if they with themselves, whoever, they're a group of women, Fuller gonna look at me and say, would you rather be there?
Oh, you'd rather be here.
What you think I'm gonna say?
You got to tell them, the backdrop of that story. Though.
Tell them.
I don't feel like it. You go ahead.
I don't remember.
You remember when we was at Capitol Grill when we?
Oh yeah.
You agreed to that you was all in, and people was over at the other table. It was about 5 women or so, and the guy was getting each one of them roses, and they was laughing and giggling, and they was just having a good time. And we were sitting there, and that's the night. You said I gave you an ultimatum, but anyway, I don't think it was. I just want you to make a choice. And I said, see, you rather be over there or over here. They going home by themselves.
So every time somebody Fuller see somebody, a group of ladies, he always gonna say that.
Can I share this? This is what I'm sharing.
Share it.
What I like to do really, be in the grocery store and Darlene go one way and I go the other way. Then I come back down the aisle and I walk behind her. Either if I'm even on face and I say, "You got a boyfriend?"
The women be looking too. The people be looking at us. Or
I'm saying she got a boyfriend or a husband, and I said, get that number, get them digits.
Or we'll be in the store and we'll come up to each other, and most people would not think that we're together, right? So I'll walk up to Fuller, he'll walk up to me, and we'll just be in the middle of the store, and then we'll kiss. Then we'll go on our separate ways because we both got stuff to get, or we'll stay together. But we make it a point. Look, Look, Cantus, okay, so I'm gonna call Cantus out because we don't see Cantus often, but we know he probably lurking somewhere. But Cantus said when Fuller and I were dating, this is when we were first telling people that we were kind of seeing each other. And Cantus said,
tell them about this. Where you were.
We were at church?
No.
What?
We was at Savoy.
Yeah, but he told the joke at Savoy, but he said it earlier than that. So we were at this event that we do every year. Cantus, his father, his mother, and a few other people do, where I sing. Cantus is the MC, and so. But he told this joke. He said, "Look, when Bishop was trying to holler at Darlene, she was she knows she better had said she was interested because there was a whole bunch of, am I saying this right?
You were looking all around. He was sitting right down the front
Yeah,
row.
yeah. Here I am. I'm looking, trying to scope out and see, doing praise and worship, trying to see who out there for me. And the man sitting right on the front row looking at you all this time. And you up there, you know, look. And then Fuller would said to me one time, darling, you up on the stage and look, you made the wrong decision. You'd been up on that stage looking down at me with somebody else. And so all those things were kind of coming at me. But Kansas, when he said that, he was like, your man was right there in front of you. You didn't even know. Y'all, this whole time, Fuller been holding my hand while we've been talking. He tells me how beautiful I am, you guys. Fuller holds me at night. Don't mean we hold each other all night. It just means that he finds his way over to hold me. He looks at me like nothing else matters. Nothing else. Fuller could see, y'all, when a man rolls up in the store, wherever he is, I like a man with a nice suit on, and I can see him from a mile away, but I don't have any reason to turn my eyes to look at him. Same thing with Fuller. Because you know, ladies, we be watching. So Fuller could have a beautiful woman. Because look, Darlene Quincy Fuller done changed my hair about 1 million times since Fuller and I have met. I've probably been 50 women since Fuller done met me. I'd have gone from straight, natural, to long hair, to braids, to curly hair, to mushroom hair. So I look 100 different ways. And so, but Fuller has people that come up to him all the time and pass by him. Beautiful women. Fuller have probably seen them. He don't even say anything. Now he may say, that's a beautiful lady, or that was nice what she has on. But he only, at the end of the day, I already know, he only has eyes for me. And I know that. I'm not just saying it. I know that. Fuller will say, I just want to be with you. It's like, you do? I just want you. I don't want nobody else. I don't want to look at nobody else. I don't want to see anybody else. I'm not interested in anybody else. I just want you. I like when you come with me places. I don't like going to a place alone. I don't like going to eat out by myself. I want to be with you. What you doing for what you working today? I'm like, Fuller, I do work on Monday and Fridays, even though I'm home. Would you like to go out to lunch? Would you like to go out to breakfast? That's Fuller. He says when he touches me, ooh, y'all look at this. When he touches me, I welcome him. What do you mean by that, Darlene? You get the point. When he touches me, either in bed or outside of the bedroom, you know, I welcome him. You know, I know women and men that when the spouse may touch you, you're like, would you touch me? What's going on? Now, I'm not saying that happens regularly to people in marriage, but you think they want something.
They'll acknowledge that you touched them, just to touch. That's what I'm talking about. Just to touch. Sometimes, and I'm just talking about me since I'm a woman, sometimes, even in my past, I would have felt, and I'm not talking about David, I'm talking about in my past period. If somebody touches me in a sensual way, I'd be thinking, they must want something. Fuller's not touching me because he wants anything. He's just touching me because he like to touch me. Let me see. What is this, Candace? Let me see. What else you say, Candace? Into this. Candace, get on. I'm talking about that song. I'm talking about welcome into this place. Welcome into this home. Whatever the song is. Okay. When he so he sees me regardless of what I look like. Like I said, y'all, I done been through the different hairstyles, through the different looks, to everything, gaining weight, losing weight. Fuller will even say to me, girl, I don't care how much weight. Now I know that's relative, but baby, I like you just like you are. You can lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds, or you can be concerned. He said, but I like you. For me, you look pretty good to me. You don't have to lose no weight for me. And he means it. Do you mean it, baby? Yeah, you know I do. You know I do.
Yeah, and so he reminds me of how much he loves me all the time. I'll never say, Fuller, do you love me? I've done that before. You love me? I love you. Or the woman is always the one to say, I love you. She waiting. I love you. Even in marriages. I love you dating somebody. You don't even know what you're saying. This here, if I say I love you, Fuller probably said I love you 1 million times before I even said it. I know he loves me because the way he looks to me. He embraces his embrace is genuine. It is. So when Full is touching me, like right now, you guys, Full all up on the tape. He touching, rubbing my leg. We get in the car. First thing we do, and it's because it's how it started. We would be in the car. If I'm driving and I got my hand on the stick shift or the gear, Fuller reaches over, grab my hand, put his hand right there. So we still do that. And then what I also have, sometimes one person comes to the relationship one way and the other person comes in maybe the relationship whole. The other person may be missing something. But what he's allowed me to do is come up to where he is. So I have to even tell myself, you know what? Touch your husband. It's not hard, but I'm just reminding myself, put your hand over there. Touch him. You in the store, give him a kiss. Let people know that we love to be yeah, we love to be intimate, intimate, embrace, yes. Romantic, and okay, I gotta keep going because I got 5 minutes. He will do that. Okay, I will do that. Oh, when I go to do something last night, I think I went to go put up my tennis shoes. Oh, I said, babe, I said I need to wash my tennis shoes. My Karl Lagerfeld tennis shoes. Sneakers. Y'all, you say tennis or sneakers? Okay, put it in chat, y'all. Sneakers or tennis shoes? Full and I have this debate.
Right, all the time.
So I said, babe, I gotta go wash my sneakers, tennis shoes. He says, you don't have to do that. I'll do it. Okay. Babe, I need to go put the towels in the dryer. No, you don't have to do that. I'll do it. Babe, I need to go to the store. I need to get me some whatever. No, you ain't gotta do it. I go do it. I need to go put some gas in my car. No. I already put gas in your car. You need some money, or it's already done without question. I don't have to say this before. He doesn't really like me to do this. Baby, do you mind? Baby, do you have some tweezers? Baby, do you have some alcohol? Whatever I need, Full already got it. That's the truth. Sneakers, forget it, Yvonne Holmes. Don't be talking about it. So he's just gonna do it. It's seen in his love is seen. I can even see it through the kids. Like last week, Paige came home. I looked up. Paige was holding Fuller from behind and had her head on his shoulder, just loving him. She comes in our room. She's just sitting there. Austin coming there. They dapping it up. What's up, Pops? It's seen when I don't have to make them do anything. Because I done been in relationships where they be like, skedaddle. No, Fuller. They love. And when they see, like my mom loves Fuller. My mom didn't like too many people, babe. My mom is, I'm probably a product of my mama. It's like, just kind of sizing people up. My mama, if she like you, she like you. If she don't, you gonna know. I ain't got to say, you have to ask questions. She gonna tell you. We talk about love. We talk about love all the time. Just whatever is going on. Or like Fuller said to me, baby, I love this concert. Thank you so much. I don't even know how you knew. Thank you for this. Oh man, this was good.
That was the bomb.
Then he'll say, I want you. I want to be with you. And then he'll go D talking. I'm changing something. D talking. We call gym shoes. Okay, D you done changed the whole narrative. And he says, I want to be with you. I love you. I just, wherever you go, darling, I just want to be right there with you. I'm with you. This is the last rodeo. That's what Fuller said. It's the last rodeo. Babe, you don't say anything because I didn't talk. I know you wasn't feeling well, but thank you. This is what I'm talking about, you guys. Love is what love do. Fuller says all the time, I can do what I can do. And what I know to do, I'll do that. What I can't do, I ain't the richest person in the world. I'm not the whatever person, because of what the Lady Joy was talking about.
I'm not a handyman.
Full ain't no handyman, you guys. I need a handyman, but I got a handyman. But he find somebody who do it. When I tell you they're gonna show up, and they're gonna show up early and on time, like BJ did this weekend. Fuller gonna let you know I'm not all that. Like Joy was saying in that video, she was clear. We're not talking about the house that you want, the car you want to drive. That's where we make the mistake. Women, ladies, men too. We looking for the substance, the physical, the tangible things.
With me and most men, we're not looking for necessarily money and beauty does count for me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
but you want to be respected. You want to be honored. You want to be appreciated. And if you show those things, and of course loved, a man will do anything. He would humble himself. He was knock that pride off his shoulder, and humble himself and do what's necessary to make the other spouse happy. And it's when you put the other person first, when you put them first, because I'm not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere. So let's make the best of it. Like I said, this is the last rodeo. So make it, because I'm gonna make it hard for you to be one with somebody else. Make it real hard. Because they gonna really have to have on a S on their chest and a cape and leap tall buildings and a single bound.
Because I tell you, he make it hard. He make it hard. And I told Fuller one day, I said, if love is like this, then if something were to happen and you did something different, I'm just gonna say this, and I don't mean this, but cheated or walked away or something, I know for sure from what I've experienced what love looked like. And if any enemy had to come in and try to dispel that or tear that down, I've at least seen what God really calls love, treating one another, how we care for one another. I know that exists.
What's the song say? I'd rather love and lost and not love at all. Yeah. But I tell you, don't transfer them germs. Oh. But I tell you what I love, Paige would come home and I'd be in the bedroom and I'd be sitting in my chair and she come in and sit on the sofa, got her laptop and just talk back and forth, and she all the space in the house, she'd rather sit in the room with me than be down the hall. And especially the way it began. It was a strange, how she didn't.
Paige wasn't feeling Fuller
at all, and now just loving. Like she just be in the house with me and you in the kitchen, and she'll walk up and just hug me, even when you're in the kitchen. And we there.
She does.
So that and Austin always that's my baby.
And so you guys, I just thought we would share that today.
No drama. I don't want no drama. So the kids are good.
Yeah. And so we just wanted to share. I wanted to share that was a good video this morning that just sparked. I'm so thankful that I have felt loved. And I hope that you and your marriage and your relationship knows what love should look like. So thank you all for joining. We're going to have a guest next week, we hope. And thank you, baby, for joining, even though you didn't feel well. I appreciate you so much. Let me see what old Kingfish is talking about. Let's see. See you guys later.
Prices going up, down at the dollar store.
Now, if you cussed, sorry.
Things we used to buy, we can't buy no more. Hard times.
And we ain't having hard time, but it's the blues.
I'm talking about hard times.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you the next time. Give us some love, some hearts. Until next week.
See you, Pastor Elam, all the way in Virginia.
Oh. Love you guys. And baby, I forgot to shout out. We went to the war women's event with Wante.
Yeah.
That hence my shirt I'm wearing. Wante, I did this on your behalf. On my shirt again. All right, you guys. See y'all later.